Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic Gamer Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to make another video pertaining to, alright, you know what? No, this video is about Batwoman, the CW's newest show, Batwoman. Now, CW, to me, has been getting a slight pass. Remember, I've made videos, at least 3 now, talking about Captain Marvel and how the only reason the Captain Marvel is getting the kind of heat that it's getting, I'm talking about the kind of attention that it's getting, is because it's Captain Marvel. Is because it is in the MCU. Is because Captain Marvel is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because I'm just noticing now, because a lot of people are losing their shit about this Batwoman trailer, which is horrible. The thing is, the CW has been doing SJW things for quite some time now. Supergirl has straight out turned Superman into a bitch just to make one Supergirl more powerful. The CW has been doing things like this for years. They've done things like this on Arrow, shoving all this stuff in your face. They've done things like that on The Flash, shoving it in your face. They've been doing things like that, but it just hasn't gotten any attention because it's the CW. Because it's a TV show that no one's really even paying attention to. So it hasn't really gotten that kind of heat. Because just to get into Batwoman anyways, I haven't been watching any of the CW stuff. The stuff got too CW-fied for me. It got too teen drama, too whiny and bitchy, and then it got too convoluted, and I just tapped out. Well, I stopped watching Arrow I stopped watching Arrow after the Prometheus thing. I was like, I'm done. I stopped watching Flash after they did Flashpoint in about 2.2 seconds. After I guess that's the 3rd season after they did Flashpoint, 2 seconds, I was like, yeah, I'm done. After Zoom, I just stopped watching, and I was just like, this is kind of silly. I never finished off the season 3. I was just like, I'm kind of done. I'm kind of over it. I never could get into Legends of Tomorrow because, to me, Legends was just too all over the place, and it just made no sense to me, and it just kind of felt samey. And then, apparently, it got better, but now I'm just hearing it's better because it's fucking insane, and it makes no sense at all. So I'm just like, well, I can't really get behind that completely. So I haven't really been watching the CW stuff, but I did hear something about a crossover event that introduced Batwoman. And I remember seeing a trailer for it, and I remember Batwoman and Supergirl standing next to each other and going, "World's finest," and the words "world's finest," they are just straight up replacing Batman and Superman with them two. In CW world, those two are much bigger than the male counterparts. Which I'm like, why is anyone making 1,000 videos about that? No. Instead, what all you want to do is compare it to Captain Marvel, which I've already stated there is no SJW stuff. And the thing is, everything you think, hell, the Batgirl trailer was terrible. Okay, I'm just getting to the Batgirl trailer. It was terrible. First of all, Ruby Rose is not a good actress. She's a shit actress. Her best role I ever saw her in was in John Wick 2, and that's because she didn't say anything. I don't mean to be mean, but it just is the case. And there was this whole hubbub made about, we have to cast a gay woman in this role because we have to. I'm just like, man, it doesn't fucking matter, bro. Just cast a woman in the role. Yeah, she's a gay character in the comic books. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. They don't have to make a bit, but this trailer goes out of its way to beat you over the head with its feminist agenda, with its agenda, to the legit point where at one point in the movie, at one point in the trailer, there's 2 things that happen in this trailer that are nuts. One, she literally straight up tells Lucius Fox's son, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that the Batman suit isn't perfect. It's not perfect until it can fit a woman. Okay, and then when she's doing all this shit in Batman's gear, she says, we gotta make sure they don't know that it's a woman doing this, And literally even the song in the background, a woman, it's holy shit. This is in your face. Captain Marvel, for all the hubbub people give about the whole feminist agenda, the only feminine thing in the whole goddamn actual legitimate feminine thing that you losers, assholes, hating motherfuckers didn't just make up is the fact that her title says it goes from hero to her. It goes from her to hero. That is it. That's the only feminine thing that even ever happens in the movie or in the like. Literally, there are no. They play "I'm Just a Girl" near the end, but that was kind of like played up for like a fun little action beat. Like it wasn't like. I don't know how. Like it isn't even close. You guys have a problem with Brie Larson, so you've been taking it out on the characters. I got an argument with the guy just telling me that, oh, it's the same thing, people hate. I'm like, no, they fucking don't. I mean, have you seen the match? Like, well, look at the audience score. I'm like, yeah. Do you mean the audience score that was tanked? You mean the audience score that before the movie came out, before Captain Marvel ever came out, was tanked to almost a 20%? Nobody had even seen the movie. You assholes, you fucking you like self-absorbed assholes are just pissed off about something Brie Larson said. And I hate to say this, and I never wanted to make this juncture. The only people I see talking about Brie Larson are white people. like it's the funny thing. I'm like, I haven't really seen that. And like maybe Tyrone Magnus, but he just didn't like the movie. He really didn't get on about the whole Brie Larson thing. He just didn't like the movie. So that's a totally different thing. But this, I'm not sure. I'm just like, okay, like it's just like I don't understand it. And like literally, this trailer comes on like it's the next Captain Marvel. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You want to believe this so bad. I think everyone who believes that Captain Marvel is this pushing feminine movie are delusional. I think you need help. I think you are seeing ghosts. I think you might see dead people. Either you are a special person who deserves to be on the short bus, or you are just a misogynistic pig. I'm sorry. If you saw Captain Marvel and you said this is a feminist agenda pushing movie and you hate Brie Larson because she has an opinion, then you are either brain dead or you're a feminist pig, or you're a pig, or you're a misogynistic pig, because it's like, literally, that's why. By the way, once again, where the fuck were all of you when Gal Gadot said, if you're not a feminist, you're sexist? Where the fuck were all of you when Wonder Woman said, if you're not a feminist, you're sexist? Where the fuck were you when Wonder Woman was introduced in Justice League, saving a Girl Scout, saving literally fucking Girl Scouts? Oh, nowhere to be seen. I'm sorry. Yeah, like Gigi's guys was just missing. You're missing in action. All of a sudden, you just fucking vanished. No, the reason you guys are trying to attach everything to Brie Larson and Captain Marvel is because it is a part of Marvel. Because Marvel is the biggest thing on the planet. And because you can't do anything about it. No matter how much you bitch, no matter how much you moan, no matter how much you groan, you can't do anything about it. No matter how much you cut and edit fucking interviews to make it seem like the cast hates her, when in fact it was just one awkward situation and one joke that was an actual joke. No matter what you do, and it bugs you. It eats you fuckers up alive, doesn't it? It fucks with you that you can't do anything to stop Captain Marvel. You can't do anything to stop Marvel. Worst case scenario, Captain Marvel 2 makes $800 million. It might not make $1 billion, but guess what? It probably make more than Wonder Woman. You know why? Because she's fucking in the MCU, and because it's not a bad movie, and because the actual audience score for Captain Marvel was an A to an A plus. Well, no, it wasn't an A plus. It was an A, which is literally the best case scenario for most comic book movies. Only like 7 comic book movies in history have A pluses. That movie, Captain Marvel, got an A, which means it was received great by the audience. So the actual score was tainted. So you can't even look at the Rotten Tomatoes score. That's why Rotten Tomatoes making a new fucking thing where you actually, if you want to have your fucking vote registered, you have to show proof that you went and saw the movie. You can't just spam it. You can't just sit in your fucking apartment and try to spam the thing. You can't use a bug or nothing. No, you have to show actual proof that you actually went to see the movie. Probably have to take a picture of your ticket or something like that. You have to actually show proof now with Rotten Tomatoes. But anyways, I just had to get into this because I've seen too many people coming at Captain Marvel. And the movie, it came out 2 months ago. She was just in Endgame 3 weeks ago. Why are you bringing her up again? Why? Just because you're... The Batwoman trailer was terrible. The acting was bad. Ruby Rose is like so predictably edgy, and it's just the dialogue was cheesy, and just like it is like this is the movie. This is what you guys have been looking for. This is what all you people angry about a feminist agenda have been looking. This is what anti-SJWs have been looking for. You know, instead of ghost hunting, instead of what's the word, going on a goose chase, you know, instead of fucking hunting for things that aren't there with Captain Marvel, how about you focus on the actual thing that is it? They're not comparable. They're not even close. Captain Marvel and Batwoman are not even in the same ballpark. And if you think they are, you need help. You're a dumbass. Sorry to tell you, you're a dumbass. Thank you for joining me in the Comic Game Movie Show. What do you think about this Batwoman trailer? And what do you think about this comparison it's making with Captain Marvel, which is outright ridiculous in my opinion? Thank you, and please remember to like and subscribe. Have a good day.